Are you kidding me? Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Yeah.
This is TJ Quake, yo, gamer. And that's right, we back once again with some craziness for your behind, ladies and gentlemen. More craziness. A brother had to come out on this and I had to report on it. Because when I saw this shit, I was like, you got, here we go again. Here we go again. It's getting crazy, y'all. These fools are ready to go. They ready to go. This is what they wanting. So, brothers got to speak on it. But, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is TJ Quake, your ghetto gamer here at Pop Culture Talk, where, I always like to get into the craziness of what's going on in politics, the news, video games, all that crazy stuff. And I just want to I'm the type of person that just wants to bring it to you real. I talk from the heart. I talk from a ghetto perspective, which I always call layman's terms. So y'all can hear it from a person from the streets, a person that's, right here with you. Okay, that's just your everyday around the Joe, blow, around the block, whatever. But ladies and gentlemen, this craziness that's going on right now is just unbelievable. Because once again, here we are with the supposable trans community who are supposed to be peaceful. They're supposed to be loving. With God loves, God all this. These people are fake. They've never been about this, ladies and gentlemen. They've never been for it. They've never been about what they say they're for. They're literally the opposite of what they say they are. And they're saying, we just want to be peaceful. We just want to be left alone. Well, nobody's trying to bother you guys. That's the thing, is nobody's bothering you. You're bothering us. You're coming up to people who disagree with whatever your political flavor is or your lifestyle choice is, because they don't want to go around calling you a they and a them, and they don't want to freaking, have girls have to compete against a biological man. Okay, that's right, biological man, a man with a swing-a-lang and some jang-a-langs. Yeah, they don't want to deal with that in the locker room, like this swimmer right here, Riley. She ain't having it. And so she gets out there. She's been talking about this ever since the whole Leah Thompson thing, where the Leah Thompson was up there, the biological man who calls himself a woman. Yeah, that dude. Well, she decided that she's not going to stand for it anymore. So Riley Gaines has been going on this little tour, speaking on women's rights, women's ability to be able to have sports where they're not having to go against a man and so forth. And of course, we got the crazy, lunatic left who's all trying to push this down everybody's throat and force women to have to share lockers with a man, to have to go to share their sports with a man, to have to share Woman of the Year with a man and everything. Oh, dude, you notice all the things that's going on? The Woman of the Year got rewarded to a trans woman and everything. Bud Light just put a trans woman on their can to show solidarity with the trans community and so forth. All these crazy things that literally taking the women out of it and putting a man who dresses in a wig and a dress and so forth. But that's what's going on. But you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to be what my real beef is, because my real beef ain't going to even be with the trans people right now. My beef is going to be with the police. Oh yeah, I'm going to get right into y'all asses, dude, because y'all need to we need to talk about this situation with our so-called police force and everything now, because you thought police didn't do anything before? They weren't there when you needed them and all that shit before and so forth. Oh, yeah. Now they decided to choose a side. They chose the side that's loony. The crazy flips. They will take their side before they take your side. And this video shows proof of it and everything. And I have more proof. I want to show you another video and everything. I've been seeing all kinds of videos and stuff where the police do nothing. Trans person stalks a person, police don't do nothing about it and everything. That's really what my real beef is going to get into. Because Us, the normal citizen, okay, the normal average day, doesn't live in Pluto somewhere and everything on Disney cartoon Looney Land. Yeah, us people that are right here on planet Earth still and everything, we're the ones that are being persecuted now. Whether you're a Christian or not, if you don't agree with their ideology and the way what they think, they want to come out there and start getting violent with you. That's all these motherfuckers are doing now. They can't silence you anymore, so they got to get in your freaking face. So Riley Gaines and everything was at this little school in San Francisco at a college. Why she went to freaking San Francisco, I have no idea why. San Francisco is a no-no. Don't go there, peoples. Don't go to San Francisco. It is a shizzle hole now. And everything. Shizzle hole. It is filled with nothing but crime, drugs, drug needles, freaking homeless people defecating on all over the streets. The police don't do shit. A man the guy that does, what was it, the Cash App? Oh yeah, the CEO for that? Oh yeah, they just killed him. He went there. He moved his family out of San Francisco because of the crime. He came back to do something. I don't know if it was some type of business thing. I don't know what it was. Coming home from wherever he was coming home, going back to his hotel in a good neighborhood, mind you, and some flipneck stabbed him to death right there in the streets. Killed him. This is a guy that I'm pretty sure probably was a leftist, probably voted for all these stupid politicians that basically want to take away your rights to protect yourself and give it all to the freaking criminals and let them go out and havoc and craziness. It's the purge, ladies and gentlemen. We're literally living the movie The Purge. That's what's happening. And guess who gets that? Guess who has the keys to the purge now? The trans community. Oh yeah, they can do whatever the frick they want. They can do whatever the hell they want to do, y'all. This is what's happening now. They get the right to do something to you. You don't have the right to do anything back. Let them come to the hood and find out how that works. Because we don't play that down here. No. Yeah. It's going to be a whole nother story, y'all. And these fools, I guess the trans community is technically, I guess they want war with people. I guess they don't want peace. I guess they want violence. Because that's all I've been seeing, dude. Every one of these protest things and everything, you get these fools coming in, all they want to do, they scream and shout at you, then they want to get violent. And if you didn't have anybody there to help protect you, they would freaking go road hog crazy on you. Which is why I'm going to have a message. I have a couple messages today and everything, but let's go with the beginning of where this started right here with this. And we're going to get into the other stuff because this might be a little bit of a lengthy video. It's not going to be too long, but I got to get some things out and some things need to be shown and so forth. So let's start with this real quick and everything. We're going to go right here. This is where it all started at the beginning right here. And watch how these idiots get just, they just get crazy. They get crazy. Matter of fact, I want to show this little piece right here. Then I'll show and another thing where they were acting crazy on my boy Ryan. Yeah, Ryan from Geeks and Gamers and everything. He has a little something too that was kind of crazy. Let's go here real quick. Bring it back over here. Let's bring it back.
But there's one more piece I want to touch on. I know I mentioned I got nominated for NCAA Woman of the Year. And so they had a big convention where you go, they honor you, they name their Woman of the Year. And so I went to this convention. It was in January. It was in San Antonio. And so I go to the convention, obviously not in support because...
Now look at all these motherfuckers back here. They got their little trans flag over here. All the rest of these people in the back, these are protesters. So they came in at first to start off just throwing their little signs up and everything. If you notice, they all got their little signs and everything and so forth. Trans rights are human rights and all this stuff like that. And trans women are women too and all this bullshit. When we all know that they biological men. Let's just get real, y'all. But that's what they in here showing. So here they are. They're starting off this way. And you hear a whole bunch of them outside the door. If you notice, you hear people outside. Oh, yeah, they're getting ready to barge in. Yeah.
The award was immediately meaningless.
Look at this. Let's see the cops. Now, what happened was, you guys, she had to freaking... hold on. Woo! Let me get a drink on this one. She was doing that little speech what you didn't get to see how what happened was, because right now you see them just pushing her down the hallway. Ryan, he gives a little flow on that. He shows a little something. And I want you guys to see this, because these fools they get stupid, dude. Just stupid. Saying all kinds of stupid shits and everything. But they get violent. One guy socks her, a man in a dress, walks up to a real woman, a biological woman. He walks up and hits her like 3 times. She got hit in the shoulder like twice, grazed against the chin a second on the third one and everything. Grown ass man. Yeah, hitting a woman. Hey, where's all the women at for this? You guys gonna come up, feminazis? You guys gonna say, hey, out there a man hit a woman? Oh no, you guys ain't there now, are you? And everything. Oh no, I got heat for all y'all. I got heat for you and everything. So she ends up having, now all of a sudden some chick comes up. This lady who is an undercover cop and says, come with me. We got to get out of here. At first she didn't know she should protect her. And so boom, they had to start rolling out, because now the whole crowd's coming in. Everybody's rushing in the room trying to attack her and so forth, screaming all this shit. One girl sounds like a freaking demon. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, literally, when you hear her voice, she sounds like a demonic possessed demon is in her and everything. You can see the darkness, the Lucifer, his demonic evil just flowing through these people. Now you understand why God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. I completely 100% see why. Let's show this one right here. Go on, Riley. Let's go over here and Ryan, and on his thing, he's going to show you a little something. Come on, let's show him. Show them how crazy these knuckleheads are. Do it, baby.
Why are you running, Miss Sam?
Yeah, you guys didn't catch that part. Wait.
Why are you running, Miss Sam?
Why are you running? Why you think she's running? A bunch of grown-ass men up there chasing her down in dresses. and a bunch of, dykes and whatnot, You got this one sister in there, got her hair all shaved, buzz bald, and all this stuff up there with these big old loops up there. She's the one that you gonna see screaming her behind off. Go on.
Yeah, you fucking transphobic bitch. I fucking see you. Trans rights are human rights.
See how loud she getting? You effing BU and this and that. Oh, this is your trans community. This is the love and peace. Yeah, this is the love that they say they want, but they don't want nobody. They don't want nobody checking. They say their lives are in danger. Really? Who's chasing who? Who's chasing who, y'all? Yeah, does it seem like the straight person who's just there doing a peaceful little talk about we women just want to be able to have our space and everything? Yeah, women can't do that. So yeah, here we go. Keep it going.
Now, luckily,
no. What I don't understand, okay. What I don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, on this is why in the hell the cops haven't arrested anybody yet? They're all trying to get her out of the room. Now, from what I understood, they had to take her into this one room and she had to be locked in there for like 3 hours because the crazy lunatic crowd out here was trying to get to her. I'm curious, why haven't the cops arrested anybody? Yeah, well, what's going on with that? The cops normally, if you get assaulted, the cops should be freaking having this guy up against the wall, putting cuffs on him and everything. And so forth. I remember one time when the cops came up on me one time because they thought I was some dude that freaking broke some dude's jaw, right? I guess some guy got violated. I was down there at a mall trying to, make a payment on my on a wedding ring, right? And so forth. I was trying to make a payment on it. I'm coming out of the mall. Some dude stops me and says, "Hey, man, I need to ask you something." I was like, "Yeah, what's the deal?" Next thing I know, whoop! Like 6, 7 freaking cop cars come rolling up. So, hey, come over here, come over here. Got me up there, immediately just threw cuffs on me. Immediately. They don't even know if I'm the guy or not. And so forth. Yeah, I'm telling dude, I just came out of here just running what this is all about. And so forth. Next thing you know, I got cuffs on me. They put me in the back of a cop car, and they waiting for somebody to come over so that they can pull me out and then let this person that's in a dark, shaded window car freaking identifying whether or not I'm the person or not. If they would have said, "Yeah, that's him," I would have been going to jail. Everything. Just like that. Just like that. You see these cops doing shit like that? Back in my day, cops used to arrest fools and everything. They used to get you for doing stupid shit like this. You couldn't get away with this stuff. And so forth. Now the cops just let it go. No, nothing to see here. Oh, no, yeah, we see these people trying to come at this girl and already one of them attacked her and everything. We're not going to do anything about it, though. We're not going to arrest the guy. No, we're going to go and put her in a safe spot. We're going to tell her she needs to leave. Instead of saying, "Hey, police, we need backup. We need backup. Bring more police down here. We need to get these people out here. These people are causing a crazy riot now. They're assaulting and trying to attack somebody. We're literally almost getting hit ourselves because these motherfuckers are coming up on us." No, they don't do any of that. Is that funny, ladies and gentlemen, how the police work nowadays? Yeah, so I just wanted to throw that little bit out there. I'm not going to get too much into this and everything. I do want to see this part right here, though, where this girl literally... This witch right back here, she literally has a demon in her, dude.
I'm coming. I'm good.
This is what happens when you stand up for women's sports. When you say, "I don't think it's okay for biological men to pretend to be women and destroy the competition." This is the type of ridicule
Look at this crazy
you
one.
face.
This one right here.
You crying?
This one.
Fucking crying, bitch. Fuck you. That's you.
Wow, such language and everything. And, oh, dude, she gets mad because she can't go in after her.
Trans rights are human rights.
These absolute freaks, these absolute fucking degenerate people out there assaulting Riley Gaines and basically making her hide in a closet.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Exactly how he's describing it. So that's what you're dealing with. That, but you should have heard. I thought they was going to show that one part. She's literally over the freaking thing, staying over the thing when they have Riley in the back, and she's screaming at the top of the. I'm like, whoa, hold up, demonic demon. Which demon's inside you? Is it Baal? Which one? I'm trying to figure out which evil demonic piece of crap is it. Is it Legion? Because it sounds like she has a bunch of demons in her and everything. I'm just like, these people have gone insane, ladies and gentlemen. They literally have lost it and so forth. I don't know how to put it. It's just ridiculous to me. But beyond that, though, what's up with the police? See, my problem is starting to get to the point with the police, and not only is my problem not only just with the police, but with women in general. Where's all this girl's teammates? Oh yeah, they all got scared and everything. They're complaining, but they don't want to say anything because I don't want to lose my opportunity to be able to still swim. Swim what? You guys don't have a swim sport anymore. You guys' swim sport is done. And everything. I'm telling you right now, what Joe Biden's trying to pass, because this guy here is getting ready to tell you, this guy I got up here right now, Joe Biden's passing some shiz that basically is going to make it to where women are going to pretty much have to always go against men, unless you're in a red state. Like if you're in a red state, like Texas or Florida or these type of red states, they ban freaking trans people from being able to go against. But if you're in a freaking blue state, forget about it. Don't be a woman and join in the sports in a blue state, because it ain't happening. Be ready for these men to be able to be in your locker rooms. Be ready for them to be in your bathrooms. Be ready for them to be in your saunas and your gyms and all this other stuff and on your sports. That's what's going to happen. The trans women are now going to replace real women. That's what's about to happen. And the reason why this is happening and everything, because I don't just blame the police for letting all this stupid stuff also actually happening too, because the police are letting all these activists do whatever the frick they want, whether you're BLM, Antifa, feminazis, whatever. They allowed to do whatever the hell they want, as long as they're on the left. The police have to protect those people on the left and everything. And us people that are conservatives, people that, kind of like, old school, kind of like, want to be left alone, don't want to be forced to be having to deal with these people. Oh no, we get our rights taken away and so forth. That's what's happening and whatnot. And all I'm saying is the women, y'all the first ones are going to go down. And if you women don't start standing up for each other, you guys are going to be at the bottom of the daggum swamp and everything, the gutter. That's where you women are going to start going. I'm talking to you biological women out there. Y'all need to start freaking standing up for each other. Y'all need to start getting in there and say, hey, hells to the gnaw. We ain't dealing with this no more. And you know how you start doing that? Quit these damn sports. Let these little trans flip necks, let them just do the damn sport by themselves. Y'all say, you know what, frick it. If we got to deal with these guys, then we don't even want to do it anymore. We're not going to do track. We're not going to do swims. We're not going to do the volleyball teams, the basketball teams. You see what happened to the last basketball team, girl basketball team? They forfeited on purpose because they didn't want to fight. They didn't want to play against the team. They had a trans woman on the team and everything. They said, no, we're not doing that. So we're just going to forfeit. You know what happened to them? Oh, yeah, they got banned for the rest of the season. The whole team. Can't play anymore for the rest of the season. I would have said, oh, well, good riddance then. I guess we're just not going to play then and everything. Matter of fact, we're just not going to even do this sport anymore. And that's what women need to do. If women banded together, y'all can make a change. You guys did it back in the day when you guys were fighting for your right to vote, when you guys were fighting for real shiz that women need to get for, when you guys actually were fighting for the real thing, to be able to vote, to be able to be, to be able to get the same pay as a man, all that kind of stuff, you guys fought for that shiz. Now you guys going to let these men come in there pretending that, because they just found a way around you guys' bullshit. The men, the patriarchy that you guys always cry about, oh, they found a new way to get at you women now. Oh, we know how we can do this. Yeah, we'll become women now. Yeah, and then we'll push them out of their own thing. That's what they're doing, you dumb flips. Wake the hell up. All you women out there that are out there in these feminazi groups who actually are shouting out and protecting the trans people, they're women too, so we're going to be with them. Really? Okay. What are you going to say when your daughter's trying to be in a sport and they pick the trans woman over your daughter, seeing how the trans woman's going to be stronger, faster, and quicker? Your daughter's going to get pushed out. She's not going to get the scholarship. The trans woman is, and so forth. That's what's going to start happening. You guys are stupid. Trust me, I ain't got no skin in the game. So really, we shouldn't even have to even say anything to you. The only reason why I stand up for women when it comes to this kind of stuff and everything, because I have a daughter, I have a mother, I have a wife, and I want them to be able to go and be protected. I want them to be able to not have to worry about some man coming into their bathroom or undressing in front of them in the girls' locker room or at the spa or whatever. I don't want that shiz. I want my daughter having to deal with that because, I'm a crazy motherfucker and everything. I'm from old school. I don't play these games like these little weak fools do today. But we old school. We old school. Gangster old school. We don't play that shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is that these people that are doing all this, the trans community and all these LGBT, whatever bullshit and everything, they just haven't come across, they haven't come across the wrong one yet. But they're going to. And everything, and they're going to make a mistake doing this stuff. People, we need to start fighting back as people that say, we're not going to allow these people to come over here and thwart our rights. Our rights. Nobody's saying that trans people can't be what they want to. You want to wear a dress, you want to put on the lipstick, do all that stuff, by all means, please do so. I don't care. We don't care. But they keep lying to you guys, telling you guys that, oh, we want you gone or something. That's not what's happening. You guys listen to the daggum media all the time, and the media's up here telling you all these lies and so forth. And you guys just willingly believe it and so forth. And mainly you believe it because you guys really want to be able to have your cake and eat it too. Because really what it is they really want to be able to come in here and force people to accept who they are. That's what they're really pissed off about, ladies and gentlemen. They just want you to believe what they are. They want you to live in their fantasy world with them. They want to believe that they're not crazy, so they need you to be crazy with them and so forth. And they're going to keep pushing. Matt Walsh just did a whole thing with a bunch of trans people and just blew them out the door, blew them out the water, because everything that they tried to throw at him, he was like, bam, 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 smacking them down and so forth. He was like, yeah, see, you're not speaking logically. See, they will never win an argument. And the reason why they get violent is because they can't win the argument, because they know good and well that they make no sense. They know good and well that a man cannot be a woman and a woman cannot be a man. They know this. Here it is, again, women's rights and trans activists clash it. Women are starting to come up. There's starting to be a few more women now that are starting to realize, hey, you know what, you guys? If we don't start standing up, we're going to lose everything that we fought for through women's activism and everything. We're going to lose that because we're letting these men who want to become women push us out of our own space. So here's a woman and a number of others who are actually getting violated by, guess who? Antifa and some trans flips and so forth. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go. I'll show you that. Look at this dude. Look at him pushing up on her.
Now, if that spectacle wasn't bad enough, Douglas, police were there. They watched that happen. They saw a woman being manhandled by men, including men in balaclavas, and then they did nothing to stop that, but they did appear later to go and have a stern word to the victim. I mean, this whole thing has come about because an activist group called Trans Rise Up showed up to stop women speaking about women's rights.
And that's what happened. Trans stand up. And they came out there to mess with the women who basically were fighting for their right to be women, to be able to have women's spaces and so forth. Because these trans activists think that they should belong in a woman's space and so forth. You guys better believe we're women or else. If you don't believe we're women, we're going to start doing something. The problem is this is what it always, the reason why these supposable daggum protests always turn to rioting and into violence, because the people on the left, they know that their words are meaningless and so forth. They know that when they speak to us, we ain't listening to their bullshit. It's not getting them anywhere. So what happens next? They have to resort to the next thing up. Well, if they're not going to listen to us, if we can't silence these people, then we're going to get violent with them. And that's exactly what has been going on, ladies and gentlemen. They get violent with you. And then the police step back and do shiz. Now, I want to focus on that thing that she said. The police did nothing. But look who they went and scolded. They scolded the girl. Where's the guy that was pushing up on the chick in this shot right here? Right here, you guys. See the cop? See the police say, this is the girl, this was the victim. Look at the police scolding her. This is why I'm starting to have a problem with cops. Oh, I'm going to show you another one with the cops. Oh yeah, no, I'm getting you cops as behinds now, because you cops and everything are starting to get on my nerves now. You guys, we're the ones that have your back. Us, the conservatives, the people that are on the right and everything, we always backed you guys. We was always saying, Blue Lives Matter. We was all for the police. No, we were all for you not defunding the cops, when the people that you're protecting are the very ones that call cops, roll them up like bacon, fry them up like bacon, or whatever, roll them up like pigs, roll them up like bacon, whatever the frick that stupid saying was. They used to say all this crazy shit about police. They burn your cop cars. They riot against you guys. They want to get you guys defunded. All the Democratic Party, all the left wants to destroy the cops. With the right, Donald Trump, we was always for the cops. We need cops. We need the police. Do we? I'm starting to wonder, you guys. Do we really need them? This is how they're going to do things. Let me show you something. Because this is what cops are doing. There's plenty of videos I've been watching lately where these cops, they ain't doing squat, dude. They hooking up the freaking criminals. They hooking up the people that are freaking, ready to jack you up and everything. Look at the Canadian government to ban protests against the LGBTQ community. Look at this right here. Look at this shiz. They're looking to ban anybody that protests against LGBTQ. Isn't that funny? But these people can protest against us for speaking out for our rights and everything. Oh, they're allowed to do it. They're even allowed to get violent and hit you. But guess what? The Trudeau, the president over there in Canada, is making a bill to make it so it's illegal to say anything about LGBTQ. That's what you're doing. New bill would criminalize protests and offensive remarks in parts of Canada. So in Canada, if you live in Canada, you're done. Anything that's happening for you guys in Canada, your freedoms are done. You guys might as well get the frick out of Canada and move the frick out. These people just won. Satan just took over that entire country. Satan just took over Canada, you guys. Because this is the shit that's happening in Canada now. Here you go. Here we go.
It enables the Attorney General to create a 2S LGBTQI plus community safety zone to prohibit within 100 meters of the property any homophobic, transphobic act of intimidation, threat, offensive threats, offensive remarks, protest, disturbance, and distribution of hate propaganda within the meaning of the criminal code. It also comes with it a penalty of $25,000 if prosecuted successfully.
You'll be get $25,000 fine and you will go to jail. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Because of these freaks. Look at these freaks behind her. Look at this poor little girl who is now going to be subjugated to these guys being able to be in her space now. Everything. They can get undressed in front of her. You can't say nothing about it. They can have they swinging all in front of this little girl if they want to. You can't say shiz about it and everything. Nothing you can do because it's against the law to say anything about these fools now. You can't say nothing about it. Can't say nothing about drag queen hour. Can't say nothing about this stuff, this demonic evil being placed on children and everything. This is where our world's coming to, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's happening. Y'all need to start standing up. I'm telling you, fight the power. Fight the power because that's what's about to happen. Satan has literally just destroyed Canada. He just literally took that place over and jacked it up. Listen to this freak.
We will not let fear win. A world without trans people has never existed.
What are you talking about? A world without trans people has never existed. Adam and Eve, they weren't trans. And there was no trans people when they were around. Matter of fact, you guys probably would have been stoned to death back in them days and everything. They wouldn't have had this. They wouldn't have allowed all this craziness. They definitely wouldn't have allowed you to be around their children doing this stuff. In the biblical days. Who you mean it's been trans been around since the... No, there hasn't. The hell are you talking about?
Never existed, and it never will. Queer people have always been here amongst us. They are our
No, in the closet, you guys been in here. The only reason why you guys are coming out more and more now is because the government's letting you do it. It's allowing you guys to be parading around like the way you want to. It's the only reason why. Or you guys wouldn't be doing it. Try doing this in China. Try doing this in Africa now. Oh, thank goodness for Uganda. Oh, I'm so glad that they passed that bill now. I am so glad because they figured out, dude, that we're not going to allow our country to end up what's happening to America. They're like, no. Here, people in Africa, they ain't having it. They're not having this craziness. They're not putting up with it. In the Middle East, they're not putting up with it.
Co-workers, they are our brothers, our sisters. They're our mothers, our fathers. They're our families.
Really? How you guys have mothers? Do you guys even know what a mother is anymore? Because I thought you guys didn't know what a woman was and everything. Oh, a woman's who anybody who they want to be one wants to be a woman. Oh, those are just birthing people. Yeah, women are just, those are birthing people. So they're breastfeeders. That's what you guys consider women now. That's what, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, I'm speaking to y'all. This is what they're bringing you guys down to. This is going to be the new norm. And this stupid, dumb heifer right here, and all these other freaking women back here, the poor little girl here is going to have to deal with this being the mommy now. That's going to be mommy. This freak is going to be mom now. And she's allowing it. She's saying, look at her face, though. Look how she's looking at her in the back of it. She almost looks disturbed in some capacity. She's almost looking disturbed. Like, oh my gosh, is this what we're really letting ourselves get into? Oh my gosh, is this where we're at now? Oh my gosh, I guess I'm gonna accept it because I have to. I'm on the left, and this is what we have to do. Okay, I'm making you a woman now. Look at this big ass dude right behind her. with the freaking golden shrinky dinks all over there, tats on the arm and everything. Yeah, this is a freaking He-manic looking dude. Look at this guy standing over this little woman, both of them standing over all the. Look how tall the real women are. She's a lesbo, but that's a woman and everything. Look at the top, the height of the women here, and look at the men who decided they want to become women. Satan. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to hear no more from this flip neck and everything. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, our world is going. Sodom and Gomorrah has started. We are about to be. God's about to come back. God's about to end all this. Trust me. It's going to be a very, very sad day on the day that Jesus comes back, you guys. And it's coming soon. It already has been said. We are in the last days. We are in the last days. The darkness has arrived. This is all being set up for the Antichrist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Antichrist is on his way. He's probably already here, actually. They're just getting it prepped and ready to go. This is how Sodom and Gomorrah fell. And what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? Oh, that's right. God destroyed it. He eliminated it. It's pillars of salt. Go over there. It's still there. It's all freaking salt now. That's how horrifying the place got destroyed. It was huge ass big cities that all fell to this bullshit. Canada just lost its life. Canada is no longer a place of freedom. These people now have to bow down to these LGBTQ people now. That's what's happened. That's the law she just put out there. So if you say anything, if a trans person comes up there and yells and says something to you, and you say something, or you deny that you want to be with it, well, I like real women. Oh, what? That you're offending me? Oh, officer, he's offending me. He said something about a trans person. He doesn't want to be with one. Arrest him. Fine him. Yeah. That's what's going to start happening. Oh, you people, you're going to start seeing your rights getting slipped away little bit by little because of these evil leftist politicians and everything. And what they don't realize is this just backfires on them. But what's going to really happen, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to get down to a point where United States is going to split. Mock my words, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's going to happen. The left is all going to go on that side, and we're all going to go on this side. Y'all can live very happily in a destructive society all you want, but we on the right. I mean, we're all separate. Look at all the red states that's happening and everything. Look how more powerful they are. Look at all the freaking votes that Donald Trump's getting now. Oh, Donald Trump he's skyrocketing up in the polls now, you guys. Skyrocketing because of this craziness. Because of the mess that's going on with the police now and all this other craziness. The police, oh yeah. Let's get back on the police. I'm going to show you one more thing with when I talk about the police and everything. Because these guys don't do nothing for us. And I'm about to show you right now and everything. This is a young man who was literally socked in the freaking face by a trans dude. Okay, this trans woman and everything. And so he goes and gets the police. The police are all around there. Don't do nothing. He says, hey, man, this guy just socked me. You guys, blah, blah, blah. The cop, and so he grabs the guy to bring him back to the cops and say, dude, he assaulted me. He socked me in my face. I'm going to show you guys that so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Everything. I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to rush right back to this spot here. Everything. Let me just show you that real quick. This nasty-ass flip neck and everything. You're about to see him get real stupid. This is what we have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Mr. Dude in a wig, as you guys can see. Look at the little old trans woman. Guy got a freaking full-on 5 o'clock shadow and so forth and everything. And he's going to do something real nasty here. Yeah. Sock this guy right here in the face. So what does he go and do? He goes to the cops. But watch what the cops do, you guys. Watch how the cops react to this. Go on.
Go? No. He can't go. Why are you guys so letting him go?
We're not letting him go anyway. It's a medical issue at this point. We got
You're making it worse by honest.
Yeah.
I know you can. I know you're allowed to film, but listen to me.
They're calling it a medical issue. Yeah. So he's got a medical issue because he's freaking crazy in the head and everything. Oh, he's just allowed to hit you. Since when is a mental patient allowed to do that? Shouldn't you guys be throwing this guy in a freaking psyche, one of those asylums? When are we going to bring asylums back, by the way? When are we doing that? Because all these people need to be thrown in an asylum. All of them and everything.
Be recording.
You can record all you want.
People have their issues.
That's just a mental issue. He's being dramatic. There's nothing wrong.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Right.
That's your opinion. We're going to get done.
Perfect.
That's his opinion. He got socked in the face. You guys are not going to do your job? That's an assault.
He gets up and walks away, and you guys just let him walk away.
You want to let me talk. Do you want us to solve the issue? Do you just want to be heard?
He needs to be arrested.
Do you want to solve the issue? Do you just want to be heard?
He just told you, you dumbass. He needs to be arrested. See what I'm saying? Here's our finest. Here's our finest, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, I'm gonna give you some more. Go on.
Letting him walk away is not going to solve the issue.
So you just want to be heard. Go ahead and talk. I'll listen because you want to be heard, and I'll let you get it out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I just don't understand.
You're not going to be aware.
And I'm the one in the wrong. I get assaulted, socked in the face, and then they just let him walk away. I got wild. I am with the police. Yeah, someone hit me. I'm good though. I'm good.
Look at this flip Nick in the back. Not doing not one damn thing.
No, it was on the cheek.
All pissed off because he ain't doing his job.
Citation. It was good. It was a tranny and it hit like a girl. So don't worry. Yeah, it's all on video. So there. Yeah, it was good though. It was good. So don't worry. I'll be home in a bit.
So pretty much that's pretty much how that ended, you guys. The cops do nothing. That's what I want to show. Ladies and gentlemen, I got plenty more videos like this. Plenty more where the cops just let the freaking dudes do it. Oh yeah, there was another one, and it was in Canada. The guy got assaulted by these trans people. The police pretended like it didn't even happen. The guy said, dude, I got video of it. She saw it, and she's up there saying, oh no, I never saw the video. He said, I showed it to you 3 times and everything. They try to play it off like they didn't know what was really going on. He's showing them the video, and they're like, well, we can't just be stopping events. You're in the blah blah, and they would not do nothing. Oh, you should have heard how these fools try to get out of not going up to these trans people and arresting them. But if he would have freaking socked that trans person back, oh, guess who'd be going to jail? Oh yeah, and let me tell you what they told him earlier. We're giving him a paper arrest. Oh yeah, a paper arrest. They're gonna give him a paper. Here's another scene where the guy's up here freaking. He's telling the cop, yo man, this guy just freaking hit me. And watch how the cop's almost about to freaking come at him and everything. This guy starts screaming, hey, he's trying to hurt me after he socked him because the guy caught back up to him. Here we go. I'm gonna show you this real quick, and then we'll end this.
He's touching me! He hit me! He hit me! He hit me!
Scott, you understand me? Put your hands on that again.
They're letting her go.
Listen to me.
They're letting
Put
her
your
go.
hands. Look how he said. Put your hands on that again. He doesn't even call. That's the only thing he did right on that. On that thing again. That thing, because that's what they are. They're things. That's what they are. Forget calling them theys and thems. I'm going to give them the new pronoun. It's going to be called thing. That thing. That's what you are, a thing and everything and so forth. That. But yeah, so he said, put your hands on that thing again and everything, and you're going to go to jail. You see how he protects the trans person? But as soon as he does something, he didn't even assault the guy. He was just trying to hold the cop. Say, here he is. This is the guy. Get him. This is the guy that assaulted me. What does the cop do? Nope. Go on. Let him go. Let him go.
They have her right there. Okay.
Hey, now
they have her right there. You got it?
Now
Relax.
I just got socked in the
I understand.
face.
She's right there. Okay. You gonna press charges?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna press charges, and guess what? They didn't press no charges. Nothing happened to the guy, and so forth. You know what they did? They gave him a freaking paper arrest. Called it a paper arrest. Everything. I'm like, what the hell's a paper arrest?
Love you.
With a state citation, man, they turned himself in. and we have a court date, you'll be contacted since you're the victim, so y'all can have a court date, okay?
Okay.
But he's being arrested by paper tonight.
Okay.
So that means he turns himself in.
Okay.
He's not.
See that bullshit? So that means he turns himself in. Like it's a traffic ticket. This is what they do. Now, ladies and gentlemen, mind you, in my day, you assault somebody, you going to jail. They're about to put you in. I told you that story earlier. They put me in cuffs. They put me in a cop car. I didn't do shiz. They didn't even know nothing yet. And I was getting ready to go to jail. But now, we're giving them a paper arrest. What the frick is this bullshit? We're going to paper arrest them. Have you guys ever heard of anything like that? A paper arrest. He's going to get this and he's going to get it in the mail. And what if the guy's a fly risk? What if he doesn't even live in Nashville? Because that's where they are, in Nashville City and so forth. You know, the same place where the trans person shot those people? Yeah. Yeah, same place. Everything. So these motherfuckers, they're going to give him a paper arrest and he has to show up to court and everything. Like a traffic ticket. A paper arrest. Yeah, right. People, I'm telling you right now, this shit is bullshit. And I'm just going to end it with this mess, you guys. Everything, because I don't want to keep going on and on. What happened to Riley is freaking horrible. Women should not have to be afraid to be able to speak out and be able to come out there and say what, speak for their rights. You allow women to freaking speak their rights when these women marches. You guys allow their rights when they're saying, oh, well, the patriarchy is going against us and so forth. Well, women, this is the last words for you and everything. Start standing up like you've been doing all this other times for everything else you guys freaking fight for. That, what we'd be like asking why you're fighting for what? You guys already have everything. I don't understand what you're fighting for, but here's something that you should be fighting for. You should be fighting for this shiz, and you're not doing it. Right. Anyways, you guys, so that's the lowdown. That's the lowdown. We're living in a backwards world now, you guys. The trans community, if they want peace with people and they don't want to freaking get people to start hating on them, they're going to need to stop doing this shit. Because all you guys are doing is creating enemies and everything. You're creating enemies now. You're going to make people really dislike your movement and so forth. They're getting to a point now where it's like, you guys are getting a little ridiculous. You guys are taking it too far. And what I always talked about, when you cross that line, dude, there's certain things that people will put up with for only so long. And you guys, if you guys are going to keep doing stuff like that, you guys are going to create more problems for yourselves because you guys are not coming at this in a peaceful way and everything. You guys need to get back to that old school way, which you guys used to talk about, where peace and love and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. Nobody has a problem with you guys being the way you guys want to be and so forth. We only draw the line when you guys want to start pushing your ways and your lifestyle on others. Okay? That's really what it's all about. That's the only thing we gripe about and so forth. Women want to be able to have their spaces where they can go into a locker room and it be biological women. Biological women. Not one that was born as a man, a boy, and everything, and then decided you want to transition to a woman. And the whole thing, this is the thing that also cracks me up about trans people. You guys, you literally put the word trans as in transitioning, transforming into something else. I started off as this, and now I'm transing to this. That's what the whole trans thing, that's why you say trans women and everything. You guys give yourself away when you say trans. I'm a trans person. Okay, then we know that you're not really who you say you are then. That's a dead giveaway. Everything. But as soon as you say trans women, you guys always say, well, we're real women. Well, women don't say that they're trans. Real biological women don't go around saying, I'm a trans. They just say I'm a woman. Period. Everything. They put a trans in front of it. So they just say, I'm a woman. I'm a girl. I'm a female. Everything. You're the ones that have to put something in front of it because you guys know that you're perpetrating something that you're not. Which is I'm transforming myself to being something that I'm not, but I'm going to transform myself to being this thing and I'm going to try to tell everybody that they're going to have to tell me that I'm what I say I am or else And that's the problem that we have with you guys, is the or else. If we don't do what you guys want, there's going to be an issue. There's going to be this craziness, like fighting, beating up on women now, because now you got biological men. Now think about this, you guys. Biological men who are becoming women now, and they're going over there beating up real women. I showed you 2 videos already where the men were beating up the women. They're hitting the women and everything. Yeah. Oh, that's where it's getting to now, because they say, well, we're a woman, and so guess what? The police ain't going to protect the women no more? Whatever happened to that? See what's happening, ladies? These trans people are now taking you out of the spectrum. They're literally saying they're the real women now, and you're not. Oh, you're just birthing people now, and so forth. You're not real women. Oh, I saw one. Matt Walsh was debating this one trans person. Trans person was up there trying to make his point. Well, not all women can actually have a baby, so that means that they're not real women. Matt Walsh just freaking dominated them. Says, so we don't call somebody, normally people have 2 legs and 2 arms. So if somebody doesn't have a leg anymore and everything, do we say that's normal and everything? That most people should only have 1 leg? And that should be the normal thing? No, we always say that something happened. He either lost it was a defect, or something happened to him in an accident, whatever. And everything. He totally just blew this dude's whole freaking bullshit out the water, because he tried to use that as his point and everything. Well, not all women can get pregnant, so does that make that means that then maybe they're not real women then? Motherfucker, dude, what are you talking about? As long as a woman, as long as you're born with ovaries and a womb and everything and a thing we call the vagina and so forth, you born with that makes you a woman, regardless if you can have children or not and everything. Women all go through a point when they're going to get to a point like in their 50s where they can't have children anymore. What are they not women anymore because they no longer can have children after a certain age and everything? That happens to every woman at a certain point and everything. So what the heck are you talking about? But this is what they try to do, you guys. They try to dilute the whole conversation with nonsense. And that's all they throw out. That's all they ever spit out. They can never win an argument, which is why they're resulting to violence. That's what's happening. And the police now, who I used to think I was for, I still want to be, I'm trying to stay strong with the police. I'm trying to hope that those police are not going to be like this. But it's starting to show more and more the police officers are backing not only just the situation with trans, they're doing it with Antifa, they do it with BLM. They always take their side, and the people that are being, beat up on and actually having to deal with these crazy knuckleheads, we're the ones that get blamed for it. And the police take the vigilante, the crazy fools, they take their side. And the main reason why, and I get why they do it, don't get me wrong, people, I know they're doing it because they want to save their jobs, because the governor or the mayor of the city that they work in or everything, or they're bringing down the law to the rules to the police chief, and the police chief has to tell you guys, hey, you guys, when you guys go out there, if it's a trans person, if it's BLM, if it's Antifa guy, you just let it go. Try to stay away from it. And if somebody comes to complain to you, just kind of, figure out some way to get around it. Now, of course, if one of them do it, though, one of the people on the right does it, oh no, arrest them immediately. and we're the ones that have your back. Donald Trump was always back the blue for our police officers. And when are the police officers going to be for us? When are they going to start protecting us and everything? Because I don't see you guys doing that anymore. I don't see you guys. It's bad enough you guys don't come around as it is and everything. You guys ain't ever around when we need you. So when you are there, you still don't do nothing and everything. You make excuses up like these stupid officers did there in Nashville and everything. And I'm seeing this all over the country now and so forth. The cops are backing these fools now. They're not backing us. They're backing the fools that get violent. They had to take the girl out of the room instead of arresting people. Riley had to leave, not the protesters. The cops are running from the protesters. What kind of craziness is that? Y'all the ones with the guns. You're the police. You guys can't call in back up and say, hey, y'all keep this up, we're going to start arresting you. That and everything. You guys aren't protecting anything. You're freaking destroying it. You're helping them destroy us and so forth. So think about that next time you want us to back you guys up when they start saying defund the cops again and everything. Because I'm kind of getting to the point where, you know what? I might just start saying, you know what? You guys are on your own. I'm not putting my neck out for you guys no more. I started doing that shit. I started thinking, why the hell am I doing this? You guys don't do shit for us. Nothing. You guys don't protect us. You guys always mess with us on the wrong times. But you guys don't never freaking get the motherfuckers who are actually doing the crimes and so forth. Right in front of you, you guys don't do it. I'm sick of it. And so forth. So anyway, that's my thing with that whole thing, you guys. You guys are going to, the police and FBI, all these fools, they're going to have to start proving themselves to us, too, because I'm starting to get to the point where I don't know if the law is really all that great anymore. I'm just starting to kind of get to that point, dude. I hate to say that. Officer Tatum, dude, he's one of my favorite cats out there, dude. But I think Officer Tatum probably needs to speak on this a little bit, too. Why are cops not freaking helping out pedestrians anymore, helping out the innocent? Why are they protecting the people that are assaulting people? Why? I want to know why they're doing that. And I want someone to answer that. Somebody could please tell me, why is this happening now? And everything. Anyway, you guys, this is TJ Quake. I'm going to cut this out. I'm out. You know how I do. I'll leave you guys with this right here, and then we out on this piece of craziness. Go on, Flip next.
On gender identity. So critics say that essentially teams to recognize the gender of student athletes. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Their gender identity rather than biological identity.
That's
gender.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. This is crazy. What the Biden administration is doing is they are expanding Title IX, which has allowed women's athletics to roar to record popularity by treating men and women's athletics equally. I mean, for people out there who don't really understand how this applies on a collegiate level, for instance, it requires roughly equal scholarships for both men and women in a college setting. What they are now saying is men who identify as women should be counted as women by and large, unless you're going to specifically exclude them. This is crazy, right? Men are bigger, stronger, and faster than women. We've seen this play out, whether it's the Leah Thomas situation.
And there you go. That's the reason why women have an issue. That's the reason why you women are going to be a downfall. But not better. He didn't say anything about being better. He said the men are stronger and faster than women. Period. But you get a little feminine, she gets a little offended and everything, and all of a sudden it's but not better, and everything. And this is the reason why the trans community, the trans women, they're going to take everything you women have until you women start waking the hell up and start fending for yourselves. Because pretty soon us dudes, we're going to stop fending for you. So you guys better start taking up the mantle, women. You women better start taking up the mantle. Because if you guys don't want everything you guys ever fought for to disappear, then you better start standing up for your rights. And all you women need to start marching against this shiz. Or you guys are going to be left with nothing. You guys are going to become you basically are going to become your own demise. Because you're going to say stupid shiz like this woman just did right now. But not better. Nobody said anything about being better, girl. He just stating facts. But this is they get their head, they get their feelings all put in a hurt and everything. Oh, see, we could be just like men, okay? And then guess what? The men are going to start challenging you on that. Have a good one. Hope y'all think about this. Peace.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm TJ Quake, the ghetto gamer on this gaming thing. Gonna bang 'em up, gonna shoot 'em up, right here on Gaming Strain. Bang, bang, blaze it on up, TJ Quake. We're busting like the 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Let's get into this, y'all. Yeah. TJ Quake, the ghetto gaming show.